Hello, in this video I will read and explain the second Hindu editorial of 18th April 2026. In my mobile I am having the editorial. You guys have the editorial with you and follow with me. Deservedly dead. On the defeat of the Constitution's 131st Amendment Bill 2026. Okay, this is the title of the heading. A ramrod approach to delimitation was bound to fail. Okay, a ramrod approach, which means like forcing an thing to happen. Those kind of thing can be termed as ramrod approach in a fast way. Okay, is bound to fail means which was supposed to fail. That's what this sentence says. In what was a foregone conclusion, the Constitution 131st Amendment Bill 2026 failed to secure the two-third majority required for a constitutional amendment. Okay. In this sentence, I will explain what is bill and what is an act. Bill means like any proposal kept in front of parliament is a bill, and when it gets the required amount of vote, then it will pass as an act and it will come into implementation. And for a constitutional amendment bill, there is a condition that third of the MPs present there should vote for the bill, and overall consensus should have a majority. Say that I will give an scenario, like say that 99 seats are there in the parliament. Two-third majority means at least 66 or plus should be voted in favor of that when all the 99 people are present. Okay, and it should be more than 50% of the vote, like at least 50 votes should be there. Say that the seat is of 100. Okay, and then 99 people came, one person got absent. So there should be 66 vote at least in favor of that bill, and overall totally 100 votes are there, and then it should pass more than 50, like at least 15 votes should be there for that bill to pass in constitutional amendment. While 298 members voted in its favor and 230 against, the bill needed 352 votes, two-thirds of the 528 present and voting to pass. See, people like 298 members voted for the bill and 230 voted against the bill, which is like 298 is more than 230. Okay, more than 50% when comparatively on this one. But for it is a constitutional amendment bill, it needs two-thirds of the majority, but the bill failed to meet that majority. Okay, which is like it was needed at least 352 votes, which the bill didn't got. The government subsequently shelved the companion delimitation bill and the Union Territories Laws Amendment Bill, saying they could not be viewed in isolation. Okay, along with this delimitation bill, the Union Territories Laws Amendment Bill also got shelved. Shelved means they kept it aside. That's it. It didn't get passed. During his reply to the debate, Home Minister Amit Shah gave a verbal guarantee that southern states would see their presence in an 816 member Lok Sabha increase in the same proportion as their current share, even offering to adjourn the House for an hour to redraft the bill with a 50% uniform increase as an official amendment. Okay, the opposition dismissed this. The obvious question: if proportional increase was always the intent, why was it not in the bill? The language as tabled clearly mandated delimitation on the basis of the latest census, currently 2011, which would have reduced the share of southern, eastern and northeastern states due to their low population growth relative to the Hindi heartland states. Okay, here they are saying the latest census which happened in 2011. Okay, and they are saying that if the bill was passed, it would have reduced the seat share of the southern part of Indian states, eastern part of Indian states, and the northeastern part of Indian states due to their low population growth when comparative to the Hindi heartland states. Okay, why asked the push through a controversial constitution amendment when the 2026-27 census is still underway. Like editor is asked this question with a question mark. Also, there was no reason to link women's reservations on which there is all party consensus to delimitation in this manner. A bizarre smoke and mirror approach. Bizarre means in a confused state which means a confused state kind of thing. Smoke and mirror approach means like a deceiving approach kind of thing. Like a magicians will do, they will put smoke and there will be mirror, like it will be deceptive kind of things. That's what this sentence means. No doubt intended to confuse and divide the opposition, made a mockery of the parliamentary process. Okay. The second para. It is to the credit of India bloc. India bloc means like a few political parties from the states have joined a bloc. From Tamil Nadu, Kerala, West Bengal, Jharkhand, and Jammu and Kashmir. So the parties from these states have joined and formed a coalition bloc. That is what the India bloc. INDIA BLOCK. That it voted as one against this methodological madness. They voted together in opposed to this bill. Okay, that's what he said in this sentence. Overlooking their differences, parties such as the Congress, the Samajwadi Party, the Trinamool Congress, the Left, and the DMK ensured ground coordination. Okay, they are saying the coordination among this party was good in opposing this bill. Among this bloc. Okay. Controversially, one must note the naivety of the Telugu Desam party and the AIADMK, which spoke in favor of the bill on the strength of the Home Minister's verbal assurance, despite the conflicting language in the text. When Andhra Pradesh stood to lose 5 seats and Tamil Nadu 11 under the bill's own term. Here they are saying that Telugu Desam party is a party in the Telugu speaking region and AIADMK is the party in the Tamil Nadu region. Okay, this party has favored to this bill, but this bill will be affecting their states where in such a way that the seats will reduce in 5 for the Andhra Pradesh. Telugu Desam party is the party in Andhra Pradesh and they have supported this bill. If the bill would have been passed, Andhra Pradesh would have lost 5 seats in the parliament. And AIADMK is a party in Tamil Nadu and they favored the bill. If the bill had been passed, Tamil Nadu would have lost 11 seats in the parliament on the bill's own terms. Okay, that's what's said in this sentence. This defeat should chasten the government. CHASTEN, chasten the government means restrict while doing certain actions. That's what the word chasten means, like to discipline or slow the process or restrict. It would now have to implement women's reservation through a constitutionally mandated route, complete the 2026-27 census and refer delimitation and Lok Sabha expansion to a parliamentary committee for genuine consensus. The 2/3 threshold exists precisely to prevent far-reaching structural changes from being rammed through without broad agreement, and this safeguard held today. In the last sentence, the editor is saying the strength of this 2/3 law. See, our constitution has several rules and regulations, and to make constitutional amendment, 2/3 of the majority is needed, while as to form a party in the government, of more than half the majority is enough. So constitutional amendment or amendments which will be having the structural changes while doing anything in the Indian constitution. Structural changes are big thing. Okay, it's a very big thing. So for that they give 2/3 majority. So even a party has secured 50%, more than 50% of seat in the parliament. After forming the government, they won't be able to make the structural changes unless it receives a 2/3 vote for that bill or for that changes to happen. Here, even though the running government is there, which has more than 50% of the seats in the parliament in coalition, they were not able to secure the two-third majority to pass this bill. That's what it is said in the editorial. Okay, and in the last sentence, it is said about the strength of the two-third majorities which is needed to make constitutional amendment. Okay, thank you.